วัสดีค่ะ and welcome back to Ed Brain Site here on GBN Station. You are now with me, Konkan Wishipan. This week we have two news updates from Thailand, another one from China, followed by the temple tour in India and Thailand. This week, Wat Pattamakkaya Temple, Thailand, donated 200 sets of PPE and saffron robes to the temples in the 4 regions of Myanmar, including Kanda Temple in Yangon, Kusoro Buddhist School in Mandalay, Nyenge Sasnayeda Temple in Taninjari, and Rashatan Luang Hua Kwang in Shand. Despite the vaccination success, the COVID-19 cases in Myanmar are still surging. Thus, monastic communities throughout the country are joining essential workers on the front line to help fight against COVID-19. With an abundance of plastic waste but a scarcity of personal protective equipment, Thailand is turning trash into treasure by upcycling bottles into protective clothing for people at the risk of coronavirus infection. Millions of plastic bottles have been collected, shredded, and turned into threads to be weaved into fabrics, eventually used for PPE, either for hospital or Buddhist temples where monks have been cremating coronavirus victims. Temple volunteers have been sewing orange PPE suits for monks, undertakers, and scavengers, and PPEs are being sent to thousands of temples in need across the country. Though they are not medical grade, they provide at least some protection for those potentially exposed to COVID-19, and one PPE suit can be made only using 18 plastic bottles. The fabric for the PPEs is being donated by a textile factory in Rayong province that usually makes fabrics used by some major global brands. At the factory, threads are made from recycled bottles and spun into a giant roll, then weaved into the fabric that gets treated to become water resistant. The Shakdang Temple abbots say the upcycling project was helping to ensure more people exposed to the COVID-19 were protected, not only medical professionals. Northwest China, Gansu Province has launched a restoration project in a key part of the Mahdi Temple grottos in Jianghe City, a key national cultural relic protection site. The work is focused on one of the site's major attractions called the 1,000 Buddhist Grottos, which have 8 caves that are among the best preserved in the whole site, said Yeo Guoland, director of the Institute for Cultural Heritage Preservation in Jianghe. According to Yeo, due to the damp environment, cracks have appeared in the rock mass and water seepage has occurred. The restoration will be conducted in 6 of the 8 caves, including a consolidation of the rock mass and improving water drainage on the roof of the caves, among others, said Yao. First built around 1,600 years ago along the route of the ancient Silk Road, the Mahdi Temple grottos are famous for Buddhist relics, including more than 500 color sculptures, as well as murals spanning a total of over 1,200 square meters. To better preserve the site, a digitalization project started in June, and an archaeological investigation involving researchers at home and abroad is also underway. India's popular Buddhist pilgrimage site, the Mahabodhi Temple, or the Mahabodhi Mahavihar, has been reopened on Friday, August 27, after being shut down for months due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Mahabodhi Temple, which was declared as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 2002, was shut down in April to curb the spread of the virus, a period when India was struggling with the deadly second wave of COVID-19. Devotees, including tourists, were happy with the reopening of the temple as they visited the holy site to offer prayers to Lord Buddha. The temple complex is revered by the Buddhists, since Lord Buddha is believed to have attained enlightenment there. The Blue Temple, or Wat Rong Seo Ten in Chiang Rai, Thailand, is the newest temple on the scene in Chiang Rai, located just a few kilometers from Chiang Rai City in the district of Lim Kok. It was completed in 2016. The Blue Temple is smaller than its counterparts, the White Temple and Black House. Nevertheless, it's just as striking, painting in an eye-catching blue with overlays of gold embellishments. The centerpiece inside the Great Hall is a huge statue of a white Buddha in sitting position, surrounded by contemporary Buddhist art in a modern style. The name Rong Seo Ten in Thai translates as House of the Dancing Tiger because historically, the area surrounding the temple was full of wildlife, in particular, tigers who lived into the nearby Mekok River. This week we'll continue to learn about the simple life of the Buddhist monk. Let's get started. And please make sure to like and subscribe Long P Nick YouTube channel. And now it's time for the Lord Buddha's Dharma Code. For a long time, monks, you have experienced the death of a father, the death of a brother, the death of a sister, the death of a son, the death of a daughter, the loss of relatives, the loss of wealth, loss through illness. As you have experienced this, weeping and wailing because of being united with the disagreeable and separated from the agreeable, the stream of tears that you have shed is more than the water in the four great oceans. And now it's time for us to say goodbye, and please make sure to check out all episodes of our Akbar Insight News program on our website, gbnus.com. Thank you for joining us. Have a wonderful week. สวัสดีค่ะ